Hey YouTube watchers!
We are back.
It's been a minute.
It's been like a few weeks since we posted a video. A lot has happened.
A lot.
A lot is still happening. We just haven't posted because it's been
a hell of a ride.
Yeah.
That's what this whole video is about.
On
Our
Instagram,
journey.
we asked y'all what did y'all want to see? Did y'all want to meet our puppy or did y'all want a story time? And all of y'all said a story time.
Yeah, nobody cares about bitch.
No one cares about our puppy.
Are sick.
We're gonna talk about like how life has been after moving in, because when we moved in we were doing YouTube, but
so much happened, like everything caught up to us.
Like we kind of needed to focus on making sure to get ourselves together with this new journey that we were starting. We're on our way to Buc-ee's right now.
We just got home from work and said, "Fuck it, we're gonna go Buc-ee's." We're gonna go to Buc-ee's.
Enjoy the ride while we do a story time. We're gonna talk about basically what happened after our apartment tour video. P.S. We have the camera like hooked onto the dashboard.
So I'm shaking.
So if it's shaking, that's why. After our apartment tour, we kind of focused more on recently got new jobs. I left my old job and we both got different jobs, and we just kind of were trying to focus on adapting to a new job because you got to meet new people and stuff, so it's like kind of
it's rough. It's rough anyway when you start.
So we focused on our new jobs, and then we felt like we were kind of settling in a bit, so we decided to get a dog.
Forget a baby, get a dog.
So we got Benji, which we'll introduce y'all to him. So after that, we have a dog now, so that's like a big change in our life.
It's a big responsibility.
We were so used to like living
just by ourselves.
We rearranged our whole apartment, like we made it more homey. We need to do like a, if you have me on Snapchat and Instagram, then you saw what we did to our room. It is,
you had me howling.
we redid our whole apartment. If you thought you knew our apartment, then
you thought
wrong. Also, we have had a lot of changes. For example,
some lighting, nothing big, you know, not life changing or anything. Bam. Yeah, I know what y'all thinking. Damn, why you get a name on your arm? You're supposed to. When you know this one, it was just like one thing about me, she only knows about, like, I do stuff randomly, like, and we're out to eat. Well, honestly, it was you. And
I didn't think you were gonna like go for it.
She thinks I'm a bluff. I ain't no bluffing me. Alright? Nah. We're out to eat, and we're eating, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, I want a tattoo. She's like, oh, we get one tonight. And I looked at her and said, you ain't down. She was like, I'm down. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get your name. She's like, no, you won't. I said, let's go. Pick up and go. And I got her name.
He got my name.
I got her name.
He comes back real quick, so I honestly thought like he chickened out or something, because it really only took like 10 minutes.
It took like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was really fast. So he got my name tattooed, which is crazy because honestly, the only other man in my life that has my name on them is my dad. So they're like in competition.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a whole sleeve. Jasmine. Well, I mean, we did have a lot of drama in our life as well. Like, we had our little ups and downs. It's not all perfect and hunky-dory.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
I mean, it hasn't been easy from the jump. It hasn't been easy.
Not at all.
I feel like we haven't opened up about like why we even moved in together. Like it was just like bam, we moved in together. I was the first one to like move. I guess I'll start it off. But I ended up leaving my home, and a lot of things changed after that. I moved in with him and his family.
We weren't even talking that long.
And we weren't even dating. Like we weren't even together.
I'm gonna open up because it's my wife. I'm gonna marry her.
That was like a big step for me, because honestly, I left my house in December. for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks, and then I decided to move with my grandma, and I lived with her for about like 2 months, at the most 2 months. It was probably less than that. When I left to go live with my grandma, we were still like seeing each other and like hanging out and stuff. And we decided to go hang out one day, and things went south.
She ended up moving with her grandma, and you know, of course, I was sad. I was like, man, she's gone. I'm not gonna be able to see her anymore. So I was making it a point to almost see her every day, like, because I wanted to see my boo. I wanted to see her. So, you know, and my parents are the type of people, like any other parents, like if you haven't been in the relationship, like there's no need for y'all to go by yourselves anywhere. Me being stubborn, you know, I was always like, nah, like I'm already grown, like I feel like I should be making my own decisions, and you know, the consequences are it's because of me, you know. Well, one day, you know, I had enough, and me and her, well, that's the day, the previous channel, what was the previous one, or the one before that, when you talked about your favorite trip that I did for you, to Conroe.
Honestly, yes.
That was the night.
When we did the boyfriend girlfriend tag, or no,
Questionnaire.
the question.
Yeah.
And we said our favorite date was when we went stargazing.
That was the day.
That was the
That was the day everything went south. So I ended up taking Jasmine out. You know, we go to Conroe. Mind you, Conroe was an hour drive. You know, we got hungry on the way over there. So we were driving for like a good 45 minutes, and we're like, you know what, to stop and go eat. And by then it was already 9, 10. It was 10 already. So then I'm at Waterberg, and we haven't even made it to where we're gonna go. My mom texts me, hey, like, you know, we expected to be home by 12. We hadn't even made it to Conroe. So then I was like, Mom, I'm sorry, but when I even made it to Conroe, like, you know, we went out to eat. You know, can I come back a little later? She said, well, if you come back later, the doors are closed. So I said, okay. I really don't care at this point. So I ended up leaving.
After that, that's when life really got difficult, because like
It was hard.
it was like it was out of place, really out of place. And whenever he left his place, it got even worse. Like he said, he worked night shifts. I worked at a dog daycare where my shifts were from 6 a.m. till 7 p.m. He went in at 8 p.m. As soon as I'd get off of work, take him to work, he'd get off at around 6 in the morning. So he would walk from downtown all the way to where my job was, get in my car and sleep in
I lost
my
a lot
car.
of weight. I can tell you that.
It would take him like an hour or so. He would get to my job and sleep in my car from around 8 in the morning until he'd wake up like around 4 in the afternoon. And then he'd get off my car, go walk for a little bit. Then by the time I got off of work, back to work again.
Back to work again, man. That was...
It was...
I don't even like thinking about this. That right there stresses me out, man. We were stressed out.
Yeah. So we decided that we were gonna kind of get ourselves together, and we didn't want to keep
Doing that.
because it was getting so stressful. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, we were arguing
we were arguing a lot. There was days that we wouldn't eat because we were so caught up in, you know, getting to work and resting and sleeping. Like, all we literally did was sleep and drive. That's
Sleep,
literally
eat,
what we
drive,
did.
and go to work.
There was even times where, like, I felt so bad because he was living in my car. Like, I would sleep in my car too with him. We'd go park somewhere and just sleep.
We have a spot.
And spend the night at the spot that we would park at, and we would spend the night there in my car. It was a big, like, it was a big struggle because we were so used to, I mean, I don't know how it was, like, with you, but I've been so used to everything being handed to me. My mom made everything easy for me. So when we left, I did not know what, like, I didn't know what the hell to do. So then we decided to, like, get ourselves together. Before that, we decided to have some fun. So we took all the money we had and we went to San Antonio. So that was our San Antonio video.
Because we're gonna do that, and then after that, we're gonna get our stuff together.
Yeah. So we went to San Antonio for like a week. It was the best. I've never been out of Houston for more than like 2 days. So like for a whole week, that was nice.
It really was.
And it was like really an escape because we decided, even before San Antonio though, we decided to go MIA on social media. we just ghosted on everything and like just kept to ourselves. We came back and we did YouTube. So it's like I feel like we just let y'all in on like the beforehand, because our first video was our San Antonio trip, but there was like so much that y'all didn't know about us like before that. Like we just popped up on YouTube with the San Antonio with the San Antonio
Who are these Mexicans? So fast forward, and then we're gonna talk about now, right?
Now, yes, fast forwarding to now. We still argue. What couple doesn't argue? There's ups and downs, but I feel like it's all a part of a learning process and adapting to, you know, living together. And
yeah, because we figured stuff about each other, like
yeah.
she uses the restroom. What?
It's a lot more different than whenever we weren't. Like there's sometimes that we wish, like, man, I wish we could go back to those simple times where we were living in my car, because now it's like
there's a lot of bills.
There's a lot of bills.
And a lot of managing and a lot of sacrifices we have to make. And it frustrates us, and we're like, man, like, why's it gotta be that way? But you know, it's just a part of life, a part of growing up.
So other than that, I mean, everything's been kind of, you know, falling into place, like little Tetris pieces and stuff. We're trying to slowly put everything together. As for future, we have many plans for the future.
Look, something I gotta know about us is once we dream it and once we want it to make reality, there ain't no stopping us.
We don't back down.
Me and her already have a set mind. We're gonna do it. With her managing skills and my drive, man, unstoppable. I know we are.
I think that's like one of my favorite things about both of us, because like there's a lot of people out there who they're just all talk. They come up with all these plans. They say they're not gonna, you know, fall back on their plans, and
they don't do nothing.
You don't do anything.
People are always different, but like I said, I've always had the drive and I had the knowledge to do it. I just never had the managing skills. So I just blow my money. I couldn't make nothing happen.
I think it just has a lot to do with people being so
not drive.
No drive
and being settling for less. Like that's one thing. Being settled for less.
Wanting the easy way out.
Exactly.
We have a lot of plans for the future. Expect a wedding.
Expect big things. Expect big things.
Expect a baby.
Expect a house. Expect a lot.
A lot.
And we're not talking out of our you know, behinds.
We're not. We have a timeline. The issue with today's like days is everyone wants to get married and move in and have kids like fast. Like people, they get married and they still live with their parents. We're taking our time and planning things out because we want to do it the right way.
We have our set plan. Like it sounds boring to live on a set schedule, but honestly, that's the best way to live.
Be tuned for the video that comes out on
June 3rd.
It'll be the week after June 3rd. So like a week after June 3rd, which will be the next Monday, is because he's turning 21. But he's gonna be 21, and we are doing something.
We're not gonna tell y'all what we're doing.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell you until the video comes out.
Man.
We're so excited. Like we literally came up with this today. Like this plan. It's just so different. Like you're not gonna expect it. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be awesome.
A week full of fun. Go ahead and close this. Bye.
Deuces.
Oh shit. Oh, boo, that was happening.
Why can't it just be north? That's the everything went north. Oh shit! I guess the camera didn't like this. I'm sorry, Sal. You better watch out. You can go around it.
You were plush and dolly, babe. You had me howling.